4. How to listen better. Learning to listen better might just be what you need. It might just be the last tool you need in your listening box. To listen better, there are certain things you must understand to avoid when speaking last and listening better. Speaking last does not mean you resign to being weak. Speaking last does not mean that you retreat from leadership and let others do what they want. No, that's not what it means. It does not mean being nonchalant. But while you take a step back, ensure that no one takes over completely. Especially in a team environment, that could happen. Ensure perspectives are heard as a leader, that they are listened to. Ensure that ideas of the whole team are listened to, not only from the most extroverted person, but also from those that don't really speak much. But if we were given the opportunity to do so, would. Ensure you're not just hearing from the loudest voice in the room. If you're in a position of leadership, or you notice the vacancy in leadership, you can moderate the room and ensure that everyone in the room participates as well. You can avoid only one person from speaking throughout the duration of the discussion. You could also make sure that the discussions can continue also after you've spoken your mind as a leader. If possible, try to avoid people from getting the perception that the leader must always speak at the end. And when he does, no one can continue. Avoid that. Listening better could help you know when to speak last, so that at the least there could be some form of room available for that vital information that could just be the missing piece, like the puzzle in the conversation. Learning to listen better also means learning to be mentally present while the conversation is active. Some may even make the mistake of thinking about their last meeting, the next one, responding to emails, scrolling through Instagram, or checking their devices. And by doing so improperly listens, even if a word is not said. Learning to really listen to others requires absolute focus. Not thinking about what to say next, not interrupting, listening without judgment, or jumping into conclusions before the conversation is over. Listening and not planning what next to say. Listening and not imposing your opinions or solutions. Staying present and truly listening can be easier than, let's say, talking. Especially when we want the conversation or the discussion to be fruitful. For many leaders, letting go of your agenda might mean letting go of one's self-confidence. It might even mean letting go of a productive idea or productive ideas. Speak wisely. When is your turn to? Listen first, speak last. Sometimes you may need to learn from others who know sometimes currently better before you let your opinions fly. Remember that you don't need to tape your mouth shut. That's not what I'm saying. But you may need to listen to the words you hear before you speak. This is especially true for the greats and even the leaders. I'm sure that by the end of this class, masterclass, experience, lecture, however you want to describe it, I'm sure that at the end of this, you may have picked something that will help you speak last.